Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Switzerlake. Here we are again, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Just trying to carve ourselves out to get those 100 provinces so we can move on to the next achievement, which I have little to no idea what it could possibly be. Though I do want to spend a bit more time in the Empire, because it's, it's a bit fun, but maybe staying on the coast of the Empire is fun. Because I do like playing Brandenburg. Brandenburg's a fun campaign, but get ahead of myself, really. Yeah, so the stuttering, I think, was caused by the pausing and playing, though it could potentially be caused by encoding overloaded, which I'm attempting my hardest to cut down on. So I've changed resolution output, I've basically messed around with a bunch of the outputs and the resolution and stuff, and this should fix some of the stuttering without harming my quality of life with all the editing clips together, rather than just being able to press pause and unpause when I deem fit. But yeah, currently we are also dealing with this. Austria is being a little bit scary. That's why I ally with both England and Spain, because they have super big armies, which will help us. The coalition isn't as big as it could be. I don't want to wait for it to become the biggest coalition that I've ever had to fight in a while. So it's gonna be a lot of me sitting around building manufactories. That one's very tasty. And just trying to get my economy up, get my army up, so we can go back in to the Empire. That's my plan, and spend some time consolidating Italy, I believe it would be. And we're gonna have to spend quite a bit of time sitting. So we're gonna see if the encoding will overload again on OBS. But, we'll really just find out, and we'll find out literally for you guys in a second. Here we are, welcome back. I hope the stuttering was fixed. If it wasn't, I'll be honest, I don't want to do what I did last episode, because it was very finicky. I couldn't get the timings right, and I kept forgetting to turn the timer on again whenever I started recording. So I hope, I'm hoping to whatever Lord above that this is working. And we got a new one. Don't really care about Cruel. New leader, Cruel, but military skill 4, so nothing that wrong with him really. We're losing main character status to Mamluks, but that doesn't really bother me, because essentially there is no one between me and Mamluks, is how I'm seeing that, or how I'm hoping to see that. Is it country? Is it in government? No. Non-score. It'd be in development, wouldn't it? Country, development. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, roughly thereabouts. We are 9th place, which, in 16th century Europe, not too bad really. We're essentially an economic powerhouse. We are on par with the other members, on par with some of the higher members of Europe. Admin advisor leaves the court. Sorry, not got the money, mate. Give us a production guy. Because production is just better than tax in all ways, because production scales late game. Well, throughout the whole game, production scales, but tax just stays the same. So if we can get a production guy, he'll be much better for the future rather than tax, because he won't change. Go on, production. I'm fairly certain the game listens to your microphone, because the moment you say something, it immediately goes to the opposite. It's like, no, I don't want you to do this. No, I don't want that. I don't want that either. I want a production guy. Also, the Reformation is getting closer and closer to the Swiss homeland. There we go. It's April 1st, that's what it does. It really does you like that. But yeah, I'm going to keep cycling, see if I can find a production guy. And, yeah, I've completely forgot. Austria left the coalition, forgot to mention that. So, things are looking good against the coalition. We're just got to keep our head in the game and try and make sure that the coalition doesn't grow and that the coalition doesn't have enough soldiers and our allies do. Production efficiency, hooray. There we go, level 2. Roughly giving us back what we pay. Yeah, there or thereabouts, don't really matter. Oops. The 2 points it gives is more than enough. But we are quite low on Republican tradition, so I'm going to just keep cycling 114s for a bit before we basically I want to get back up to 100 and then we can settle on another leader who will become a new 666, which is what we want. So yeah, hopefully the stuttering is either fixed or as reduced as it was last time. Ooh. Holiness the Pope and Milan are beating up Ferrara. The papal conquest of Ferrara. Ooh. A 28 dev province in Italy. Yeah, good luck. You'll accrue the entire world on that kind of coalition. But also, Venice is getting into Ferrara. So these guys are in the Venetian conquest. And Mr. Pope Man is in just his own war, doing his own thing. Interesting. But yeah, we are making quite a bit of money. We're just going to kind of sit with our money, kind of developing ourselves. Are you kidding me? Emperor Oton I von Silly just undid absolute Reichsstabilität. He removed that reform. Why? I've never seen the AI undo a reform. What? But they weren't like just invaded and forced to do it. Were they? They can't have been. Can you do that? Can you force the emperor to undo a reform? Jeez. Silly, I can tell why your authority is in the bin. 16 heretic princes, eh? Surprised none of them are up here doing Prussian things, but I think we'll see Prussia in the future. This HRE game is weird, man. I wonder how it's going over here. Portugal's doing what Portugal does, and so's Spain. Nothing really new there. What I'm interested in is what England's doing. Because they're up there. I saw they got Grand Banks Fisheries at that event. So they must be doing something interesting. Or what they usually do. 27. Ooh, we're the papal controller. Yeah. A golden bull. What benefits us the most? Curia power cost. It's really one of these two. And we're at 35. Will we last? Will we last to the point where I need to do institution embracement cost and stuff? It's 35, we're waiting for 50. It restarts every time the Pope dies. How old is the Pope? 51. 66. I reckon he'll live long enough. We need to do institution embracement cost. There we go. It'll also help anyone over here who hasn't got it yet. Hasn't got colonialism, but yeah, they have. So we'll see. I think that was the right play, but I don't know. Augsburg is still a little bit upset, but that doesn't matter. Ferrara is no longer a valid rival because they got absolutely demolished by... Oh, that was just the Pope. The Pope's just finished the war, and now Milan's going to have a go. And I am not rivaling His Holiness the Pope. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we're at 37. Yeah, sure, make it happen. But yeah, we are building up in terms of money. We are slightly over governing capacity, which is why I'm building courthouses, I think they are. Yeah, courthouses, just in the big ones. Constance, Salzbad, you know, all the big ones that will really be upsetting to people. But yeah, it's just going to be a little bit more of us sitting around watching as the hatred seemingly explodes. Like, yeah, the hatred explodes in games, but they don't do it that well. Also, trader, half cost, hell yeah. Especially with admin or innovative, they're just so cheap. But Austria was just winning this war, and now they're not. Oh, the coalition looks like it's collapsing now. Yeah? No? No? Just Ingolstadt? Fair enough. Some more sitting around then. Look at all this. It's just deving with reckless abandon. Also, you better not undo the rest of these, because I swear I will invade you if you do. Also, they have Slovenia's flag, I've just noticed. I'd never noticed that Scilly was basically just Slovenia, but they are, aren't they? Ooh. Oh, discipline, yeah. That's not one of the promoted culture. Schwabian. Now they are. I can afford that. We can also do this. Steal some more land. Break the coalition. Build a counting house. That's what I want to do. Counting house in Cloth province? You must be mad. One of the best ideas I've ever got. Really? Only 5 ducats. Is it not? Oh, it is a state. How's the unrest looking? Sorry, this episode might be a little bit boring. There's no wars. It's just this is what there's going to be for a while. It's going to be us sitting around with making money. So I thought I'd may as well include some people in at least a little bit of it. Some nation building rather than just war, war, war. How do you like me? How do you like me? Because, I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was very fun to pull off successfully. But the coalition, but Austrian land, but the coalition, but Austrian land, but the coalition, but Austrian land. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I do not mind if I do. Because I am going to take both of these provinces. Maybe Intard instead, because that's a gold mine. I don't know. The choices are endless. Invade Austria, call in Spain, we triple their troops. I think everyone who might be watching knows how much I want to click that button. What I'm going to wait for is tech. because I'm going to take 12, well they're on 11. Oh, you don't know the amount of self-restraint that I am exercising right now just to not blindly declare war on Austria. And on that note of restraint, I'm going to end the episode here. You all know what's coming. You all know what's coming. The fall of Austria is what's coming, and the rise of the Swiss eagle is coming. Well, that's going to have to come potentially next episode. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching, and I'll see everyone in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. It's just, if you enjoyed it, please say so and like, and, all the rada who really cares. But yeah, thank you. It does genuinely mean a lot to see people watching and say they enjoy what I produce. It really helps because, this whole channel was started to ease my fear of public speaking, and, seeing people being supportive is very, very helpful. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.